Hello, my lovely audience. I'm doing a what if here. Yes, Why did I say I'm doing a what if here? Oh my goodness, I'm stupid. And anyway, before we get into it, I borrowed an idea from another what if, borrowed in quotation marks, called shöta, and so he doesn't sue me. Check out his video on Scarecrow because I took a little bit of inspiration off of that for this. So check out his video on what if Deku was Scarecrow. Please don't sue me. Oh my goodness. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. So Deku's born, yada yada yada, everything's normal, blah blah blah. Except for when Deku turns 4. Because he gets his quirk and now, he doesn't get it done. It takes a week for the quirk to essentially arm itself, as you would say. But this quirk is not like any other quirks, since it's shown itself it's been around since, Deku was a baba, like the glowing baby or Todoroki. But it doesn't want to show itself. Think of it like just a voice in the back of Deku's head like, yes, now punch him! He stole our lunch, punch him! And anyway, so a week passes after Deku's birthday, everything's fine. Well, Inko gets pregnant with a new baby. Yeah. And everything's just swell until Bakugo's quirk activates. And everyone's gathering around him. He's making explosions. Everyone's like, wow, so cool, yeah! Deku walks up and is like, hi, that's cool. Get it away. Izuku, are you okay? Yeah, this is before Bakugo's an asshole. Yeah, just back off. I don't know why, but just back off. Are you afraid of the explosions? As the voice in Deku's head says, yes, very afraid. Attack him or something, really. It's really hot. It's getting really hot over here, and it's very loud. Just back away, Bakugo. As Bakugo thinks, maybe it's a squawk. I know, maybe I can activate it. As he gets closer, as Deku says, we told you to back off. And Bakugo sees Deku's face turn into this for a second. Like how they do in the movie. Like this. Or... And then it just sort of climbs up. Like this image. Yes, I'm using multiples. I figured out how to download images. So, yeah, now I can use multiple images in one what if. Really cool, huh? But yeah, the symbiote, aka Venom, just sort of climbs up and goes, we told you. They both in unison say, we told you to back off. Not that. So Bakugo gets scared, everyone else gets scared, a teacher comes out and is like, what? Why are you all here? Oh. Shit. I've been compromised. So after that happens, Bakugo treats Deku like a villain and everything, because this and this and this, just the tongue in general is enough to freak him out. About 9 months pass. Hisashi, this is the bit that I'm quote-unquote borrowing. Hisashi's just like, yay, a baby. And it's, yay, another baby. And he bounces, taking Deku along with him. Like, after the Bubba's born and, Inko's kind of in a little bit of a paralyzed state, he just bounces. flies all the way to America. Specifically Detroit. I don't know why, I just think it would be funny. Sorry if anyone here is from Detroit, but I just think it would be funny if Deku ended up in the place that All Might originates. You know, the Japanese #1 American hero. Also, there's one thing I'm gonna do in this what if. I'm gonna see if I can make it longer. Is that okay? Like 20 minutes, maybe 30. I don't know, I just think that would be nice. Tell me in the comments if you like the longer or shorter what ifs. Yeah, obviously one's still gonna exist, like maybe once a month or something I'm gonna make a longer what if my audience prefers shorter what ifs, but maybe like once a week I'll make a shorter what if that's what my audience wants. But yeah, give me a second. You know, you would be surprised at how difficult it is to find, well, badass images of Venom, which you would think wouldn't be the case. 6 minutes. Usually I would be like, oh shit, I've wasted a lot of time, but, you know, this is gonna be a longer one, so in reality this is not even like a quarter. Once again, tell me if you enjoyed this. And anyway, let's continue. Anyway, Hadashi, whatever his name is, moves to Detroit, because funny, right around the time All Might moves to America. No, All Might would have moved to America a long time ago since he was, like, a Japanese high schooler. Yeah, so, long time ago. So, Ashi moves to Detroit, and, he picks the most remote place he can just to get away from Inko. As, you know, Deku wants to still see his mother, so legal issues, yeah, all that shit. As Inko is just like, oh, I see. Take our child, move to a different country, and bail as soon as I have another little puppy. Ah, I see, yeah. Fucking jackass. Once again, watch, you know, Shöta Aizawa's What If on Scarecrow, because I'm kind of burying a bit of his ideas into this, and I don't want to be sued. Once again, that was a joke, the whole being sued thing. I just feel bad, you know? But, yeah. Sub to him. I don't know, just watch his videos a bit. Anyway, in any way, I've been wasting a lot of time. Normally, I would have been wasting a lot of time. I keep on forgetting this is a longer what if. But, yeah, Deku's moved to Detroit with his pops, with his old man, and, he isn't the best of people, you know, he's still a scumbag, but not, well, that horrible. Until one day, you know, Deku's like 9. And, there's a lady who shows up and says that she's interested into younger types of men and is willing to pay. If you understand what I mean here. Once again, another idea, quote unquote, borrowed from that what if from Shöta Aizawa. Just, yeah, quote unquote. You know, YouTube, when you know, add subtitles for this if you want to, or break it up into parts or something like that, just when I say quote unquote borrowed, just say stolen. And I know this is a part of the what if. I'm telling the person who's gonna, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I am breaking. And anyway, yeah. As Hisashi proceeds to find a new use for his child, years go by, as you know, Masashi keeps on doing the whole letting women with a taste for younger men, you know. Uh, Once again, there are people like this everywhere, and stay aware. And sorry if this is triggering anyone. I'm gonna put, in brackets, hopefully, a bit darker than usual. Huh. Usually I would stop by now, but I'm just adjusting. Okay. And anyway, yeah. So, Deku proceeds to resent his father even more, and, well, Venom, aka his split personality, because, Quark bullshit, is just like, murder, murder, murder. No. Deku's currently in the bathroom, alone in the sink. Not the sink, in the shower. Just like, no. No, no, no murder. Oh, come on. I mean, we could move back to Japan. That'll make laws all freaking weird. How do you know if that's even the case? I read a book. The gist is, what laws get freaky after you leave a nation and commit a crime. They get very freaky and fucking weird. Which you wouldn't think it is, because most criminals who do that and don't want to be caught just move to a different country, but they get fucking freaky and weird, so just murder and we leave. I mean, heck, we could fake our own deaths. Venom, we are not faking our own deaths. Oh, really? Then why have you been snipping a few of the profits from our little escapades? Hey, seriously though, hey, I'm the one who's, needing to deal with this, Venom. I know, but yeah, you could, just commit a crime and then, fly away. We could even fake our own deaths, like, oh no, the child's disappeared and the father has mysteriously been murdered. Let's, have have a search for him in our own country, and if we don't find him within a month, we'll stop. Yeah, that type stuff that happens all the time. Venom, for the last time, I am not murdering anyone. Hey, are you done in there? I have to take a shit. Why don't you use your own bathroom? Because yours is bigger. Now I have to take a shit, and we have another client waiting. Okay, where's the knife? Finally! No, not immediately, but I will consider it. Is, and, I'm gonna say that Inko and Hisashi's quarks are the same. Not Deku's grandparents. Deku's grandparents, who are all dead because reasons. Their quirks were, well, essentially what would make up Venom. Body modification, well, sludginess, uh, intolerance to heat and sound, just pretty much everything. He gets the sludgy bit from his grandmother on his mother's side, and he gets the body modification from his father's father. Huh. That's 3 generations of men right there. Wow, 13 minutes. 14 minutes! Huh, this has to be my longest what if in history. Alrighty. Also, so yeah, Deku, after, dealing with the whole creep, after dealing with the creep and getting paid, Deku walks up to his father, who's just sitting there on his ass, gun next to him. You know, just in case Deku tried anything. As he looks at him and goes, "You have hurt us for years now. Dozens of years." "What do you mean by us?" "We are Venom." As Deku turns into, well, Venom pops up and then Deku turns into this. And then he sprouts a sword arm, because strange little fun fact, Venom can actually do that. Actually, most symbiotes can do that. I'll describe to you the powers as we continue. But, yeah, most symbiotes can chop things to shreds, sprout wings, axes, it just runs off of their preferences, like tentacles, stuff like that. It's their preferences that really are the thing here, on how they do certain things. After, he impales Sasashi, he savors it. He stabs him and he savors it. I'm not describing it because I'm not, well, insane, to your knowledge. Sorry, that was a joke, but yeah, I'm not going to describe to you what he does, but I'll do it a little bit. This is supposed to be a darker, longer what if. He stabs Hisashi right through the stomach and savors his pain, does a few more cutting and stuff like that, and then he eats his head. Yummy. And now people will have a harder time to trace it to us. Also, the fact that I don't have fingerprints helps. So, are we gonna leave? We just committed a murder. I think we should. As they bounce, Deku gets his passport and just sorta leaves the country. He manages to persuade a few of the people to let him through. And by persuade, I mean almost chopping their heads off. As Deku bails back to his homeland, as he proceeds to not have any money or know what to do. Think this was a bit of a mistake-ish? Yeah, probably, but it was better than whatever that was back at our old place. Fair enough. As Deku, it's a year goes by, he finds himself a base, he's like 15 now. A year passes, and Deku has found refuge in an old water tower. He essentially just broke a hole into it and turned it into his house. How he survives is through, well, doing a lot of hit jobs mainly, but he also, he essentially kills villains and steals their wallets. Oh my goodness, grave robbing. But yeah, Deku does that on the frequent. As he comes across a bank robbery and is like, "Ooh, money. No, Venom. But cash. We need that." "Yes, but let's just take the robbers' wallets." Buzzkill. As heroes are along, the villains have hostages. It's really a stalemate until Deku jumps off a building, landing on top of one of the robbers, and proceeds to rip the others to shreds, and takes one and, well, does the classic Venom thing of biting his head off. As a lot of the heroes see this giant black gooey monstrosity ripping people to shreds. And then said monstrosity takes their wallets. Cash moolah. As he turns to them and goes, This right here, this wallet, that's my payment. See ya, bitches! As he, well, jumps away, Hulk style. Holy shit. Venom? What? Why do I feel one of the bags? Why do I feel one of the bags inside of us? I may have taken one. How many did you take? One. Okay, let's slim back down and we'll see. That's not necessary. You took more than one, didn't you? How many did you take? 3. Fine, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. I mean, heroes get better salaries than this, so might as well just keep it. Yes, finally! Ha ha ha! At least we're gonna survive another few months with these. A few months, a year! At the least. I did something great. Yeah, sure, Venom. As you know, now Deku, he really doesn't wear. By that I mean he doesn't have any given outfit since, you know, this thing, the sludge that covers his body, is basically just his outfit. So he's walking down the street, minorly annoyed at the fact that Venom, well, robbed someone. I'm gonna swap to this. Nah. This. Yeah, this. No, I'm gonna swap to this. No, this. Yeah, Deku's just walking down the street. Gray hoodie, teal blue pants. He's walking away from another robbery, which he slaughtered the participants and made sure Venom did not take any money. As he hears, "Hey, halt villain. First of all, I'm not a villain. Second of all, who are you?" Give me a sec. "I'm Froppy." "Yes, Froppy. The current successor to All Might. Yes, Froppy. And I am going to stop you." "Yes, Froppy!" I hope none of you took that personally. I like the stupidity that I usually do with these. And now that it's longer, I can be more stupid. You're the successor to All Might. Yeah. Now, I want to know who you are before I kick your ass into the dirt. Well, we don't exactly like telling people our real names, so you can call us Venom. Holy shit! I'm a hero in training. I am not dealing with that thing. Oh, you're a coward. No, like I'm not a coward. I get and my bones shattered on a regular basis. Yes, Froppy. But I am not dealing with something that looks like it came from my nightmares. Like, Froppy pinches herself. Yep, this is definitely not a dream. I may have been a bit more off than I could chew. Well, we didn't even take any of the money. We just stopped the crime. So you're a vigilante. Yes, and we say that you have about the next 5 minutes to run. You know what? No. I'm All Might's successor, so I should stand my ground, and Froppy gets punched into a wall. I probably should have ran. As you know, Venom does the Hulk meme. Slam, 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 slam. Puny hero. Ow. Why? Ugh, why does this happen to us on a regular basis? I do not know. As he just walks away into another alley because he hears, "Stop! I shall lay you!" Let me guess, you're Froppy, the successor to whatever the fuck. Oh, you're different. You are different. What? You are very different. Excuse me for a second. Who are you? Who are you? I need to pause. The name's Mina Ossity. Did I pronounce her name right? I cannot pronounce Mina's name. And I saw you slam my friend into the dirt. So now you're gonna pay. Okay, I honestly thought you and I were in the same vein here. What? Like, seriously. You and us. What do you mean? I am not interested, dude. No, like, seriously, I thought we were in the same vein. I mean, look at ya. I mean, if people dislike me if people dislike us, look, it's me. I'm saying this, me, my leader. I meant to say us in that sentence, not me. We and me. Just imagine whenever I am voicing someone and, when I'm voicing Deku and I say I or me, imagine we or us or something like that. Okay. Like, we thought you were in the same vein as us because look at you. Give me a second. If I can do this, and you look, and I'm hated for that, how come we are hated for that? How come you get off scot-free? People. Look, I'm a vigilante, so you're probably gonna arrest me. And also, this dipshit over here, hey, still a lot of bank money, because one time when we stopped a bank robbery, so you're probably gonna try and take that. You know what? You look too pretty to fight, so I'm just leaving. What? I told you I'm not interested. Yeah, well, I ain't giving no shits. Deku isn't exactly the best when it comes to women. So I'm just gonna leave. If you need anything from us, call. Our phone number is blank 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 at blank 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 blank. That's our phone number. Call us. Goodbye. As Deku just walks away. The reason I didn't make up any phone number is because I'm too lazy to. Was I just hit on by a villain? Vigilante! I feel extraordinary. I don't know how to feel about this. Wow. Yeah. So Deku just walks away. Now, strange little fun fact. This version of Deku was a surprisingly good biologist. I can also give you some ointment to help deal with the fact that you seem to constantly be leaking acid. This is my quirk. Yeah, but you probably don't want it to be turned on all the time. How can you help me with that? I'll see you in like a couple of months. Is that fine? I have some unfinished business I need to attend to. As Deku turns into this and bounces, literally and figuratively. Anyway, yeah, Deku's just jumping from building to building to building to building, eventually coming across what appears to be a purse snatching and a Deku does what any ordinary vigilante would do in that time. He rips a man in half. The person who's stealing the purse, and the lady's just running away, and Deku takes the wallet of the purse snatcher, and walks up to the lady who was screaming, and found themselves at a dead end, and goes, "We've got your wallet for you, madame. Purse, we meant to say purse. Here you go." As he puts it on the ground and just leaves. The lady faints. As, yeah, that's an average day in Deku's life. He goes back to his his water tower home. It was a relatively big one. There was still a bit of water in it. He drained it out earlier. But, yeah. He goes there, counts up his money, does his accounting, whatever the fuck he does at that place. I've noticed I've been swearing a lot more in this. Yeah, I have. And anyway, yeah, I'm ending this off here. Goodbye, my lovely audience. And yeah, I've been swearing a lot more in this. Guess it is darker than what I usually make, I think.